A fourth-generation J-10C just pulled off what seemed impossible. It locked onto and scored a simulated hit on China's cutting-edge J-20 stealth jet in a recent high-stakes exercise. But this wasn't about brute force. It was about tech, coordination, and a glimpse into the future of air combat. What happened behind the scenes? Why did China broadcast this moment so publicly? And could this reshape how we think about stealth? Let's break it all down right now. In a recent official report aired by China's Central Television, CCTV, and echoed by China Bugle, a stunning result emerged from a simulated combat exercise. A J-10C fighter jet successfully hit a J-20 stealth aircraft in a head-to-head scenario. The J-20, widely known as China's premier fifth-generation stealth fighter, is often compared to the US F-22 or F-35 in terms of low observable features, long-range engagement capability, and advanced avionics. The J-10C, in contrast, is a fourth-generation fighter upgraded with modern radar and weapon systems, but it's still considered a generation behind. On paper, this should not have been a close match. But this wasn't a paper fight. According to the report, the exercise involved multiple types of aircraft, including a J-10C, a J-20, a KJ-500 early warning aircraft, and a J-16D electronic warfare jet. The scenario was designed to replicate a contested environment where multiple aircraft types operated with overlapping roles. The J-10C's pilot, Xiao Nan, reportedly fired a missile at a detected target, but then lost radar lock mid-engagement. Believing he might be dealing with a stealth aircraft or electronic interference, he coordinated with nearby units. The KJ-500, flying in support, took over target acquisition using its advanced radar systems and provided updated guidance to the J-10C's missile. The missile ultimately tracked and simulated a hit on the J-20. What makes this even more notable is that this is reportedly the first time a unit using J-10C fighters has achieved a simulated win against a higher-generation opponent in such an exercise. Xiao Nan emphasized the importance of operational support, noting that without the support of the system, there would be no chance to defeat a stealth aircraft. That single line highlights what the entire event was really about: integrated systems, not standalone performance. This wasn't just a one-on-one trial. The J-10C succeeded because it was backed by a connected network that included surveillance and electronic countermeasure platforms. One of the most important enablers was the KJ-500, a Chinese airborne early warning and control aircraft. This platform features a dome-mounted phased array radar system. While the J-10C's radar may struggle to detect a stealth aircraft like the J-20 at a distance, the KJ-500's large, powerful radar allows it to identify targets at much greater ranges, including those attempting to reduce their radar cross-section. In this exercise, after the J-10C lost track of its target post-missile launch, the KJ-500 was able to reacquire and update the missile's flight path, ultimately leading to a simulated hit. But that's not all. The J-16D, an electronic warfare variant of the J-16 strike fighter, played a crucial supporting role. It's equipped with advanced electronic jamming pods that can interfere with adversary radar, communications, and sensors. By potentially jamming or disrupting the J-20's systems, it's plausible that the J-16D degraded the stealth jet's ability to detect threats, counter incoming missiles, or communicate with other platforms. This temporary blinding effect would have made the J-20 more vulnerable, even if only for a short window. This convergence of systems, J-10C acting as the shooter, KJ-500 as the eye in the sky, and J-16D as the electronic blinder, is a textbook example of system integration. Instead of depending solely on the J-10C's sensor suite and targeting capability, the PLA leveraged the collective strength of all platforms working in real time. In Western military terms, this aligns with the concept of network-centric warfare, where the synergy between assets matters more than their capabilities. Chinese military analysts, such as Wang Yanan, have been quick to clarify that a J-10C would not fare well in a direct, isolated engagement with a J-20. The J-20's low observability, long-range missiles, and superior situational awareness make it an elite platform. However, The exercise was never about pitting one aircraft directly against another. It was a showcase of how operational systems, data links, and support assets like the KJ-500 and J-16D can change outcomes. Beyond the drama of a simulated victory, there's a much wider story unfolding, and it's just as strategic as it is tactical. The public broadcast of this event wasn't just about training. It was also about messaging, both domestically and internationally. Let's start with the export angle. The J-10C is one of China's most actively marketed fighter jets. It's been offered to countries like Egypt, Iran, Indonesia, and Colombia, all of which are looking to modernize their air forces without the cost of fifth-generation jets. The J-10C, equipped with AESA radar, advanced missiles, and compatibility with data-linked combat systems, is already a competitive offer. But now, following this exercise, it can be positioned as a stealth-capable killer, even if only when paired with supporting aircraft like the KJ-500. That perception shift could significantly enhance its appeal in global arms markets. Then there's the training implication. PLA Air Force officials have long used the J-20 as a training adversary for other units to develop counter-stealth tactics. This engagement shows that the effort is paying off. It's no longer about theoretical models. China is field testing and publicizing real scenarios where fourth-generation aircraft can counter low observable threats with the right tools and coordination. This implies a shift in doctrine, from platform-centric training to system-centric simulation. However, some experts outside China have expressed caution. Military Watch magazine speculated that the scenario may have been constructed under favorable parameters for the J-10C. For instance, the J-20 may not have been allowed to target the KJ-500, which in a real scenario would be a prime strategic objective. If true, this would suggest the simulation was partially scripted to highlight specific outcomes, possibly for publicity or confidence-building purposes. That said, the decision to publicize this drill across multiple Chinese media outlets, especially state-run ones, underscores the intention. It's not just about showing capability. It's about projecting technological maturity and operational sophistication. It's a reminder to both allies and competitors that the PLA's approach to air dominance is evolving, and quickly. By framing the J-10C as a credible player in future air battles, China isn't just rewriting performance metrics. It's reshaping the global narrative about what constitutes modern air superiority. The simulated hit by a J-10C on a J-20 wasn't about proving one jet is better than the other. It was a demonstration of how integrated systems are redefining modern air power. With real-time coordination between early warning aircraft, electronic warfare platforms, and frontline fighters, China showcased a future where victory depends on connectivity, not just raw technology. Whether designed to train, impress, or attract buyers, the exercise signals a shift in global defense thinking. Legacy aircraft, when networked properly, can still dominate the skies. It's a bold message, and one that's hard to ignore. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more updates on space exploration and scientific discoveries, and don't forget to leave a comment below. Also, you can visit our website, spaceinews.com. Thank you for watching, and see you next time.